Today, we're going to see if the 2016 Golden State Warriors can compete 10 years into the future into 2K26. There are a few things I want to mention before we start showcasing the team. Number one, I couldn't replace another team, for example, the Wizards, because the game just came out and there's no Golden State Warriors to just rebrand this team as. So that's that. And also, a lot of these players I had to make myself, like Andre Iguodala. Number one, he's not on the game. And number two, the game just came out. So I doubt people are going to prioritize making Andre Iguodala for freaking rebuilds and whatnot. But yeah, we got Stephen Curry, unanimous MVP. We have Kevin Durant, just joined the Warriors, first year with the Warriors. Klay Thompson, 91. Draymond Green, power forward. Iggy, 78 overall. I don't know the actual overalls. I kind of just I made them how I thought they would play in real life. Crafty 3-level scorer, Andre Iguodala. I thought that's how he would play. We have Zaza Pachulia at the center. David West. JaVale McGee, I also had to make him. He's a crafty sharpshooter for some reason with a 51 3-pointer. He's a crafty sharpshooter. Okay. Sean Livingston, Anderson Varejao, Kevon Looney. I'm pretty sure this is his rookie year, and then Damian Jones, and then the rest of these guys. Well, it doesn't really matter. There's some players that I just didn't include, Matt Barnes, because to be honest, you guys even remember Matt Barnes on the 2016 Warriors. If you did, fair play, but to me, he wasn't that important to make, whereas Iggy and JaVale McGee were a little more important to make. Starting lineup is obviously going to be Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and Zaza, and then off the bench, you're going to have Iguodala, David West, JaVale McGee, and Sean Livingston. Their bench is alright. It's just vets, basically, in the starting lineup. I mean, we know this team. They went on to win a few championships. Also, another thing I do want to say is we're going to be doing 3 years. We're going to give the main guys here 3 years each. As for their bench mob and whatnot, Zaza, Iggy, and David West and all that, if they can't re-sign them, they don't re-sign them. It is what it is. The main concept is just to keep their main core alive here. Also, 2 more things I would like to add. Number one, we're going to be doing 3 years, 3 total years to see if they get 3P. We're giving them a chance to 3P. And number two, all the restrictions and all the hard cap is off, because realistically, let's just say maybe 2 years down the line, Kevin Durant might just request 100 million for 2 years, and same thing with Steph Curry and all that. So the main idea of this video isn't for it to be hyper realistic. The main goal is just to see what if this team kind of rewinded the clock 10 years into the past and somehow just made its way to let's say this team paired up in the future in 2026 with their prime selves. We have Kawhi Leonard winning NBA Cup MVP with the Clippers. Congratulations. And we're also not taking control of the team, so if they want to make trades, they're more than welcome to do any trades. If they want to trade, I don't know, Zaza for Giannis, for example, they can do that, which is probably not going to be happening because, let's be real, can't really get Giannis for Zaza. But the team's looking pretty good, the team's looking pretty alright. They're going to win 40 wins convincingly before even reaching 15 losses. This team's looking real nice. They're on pace to I think in the regular season they went and won 68 or 68 wins, 66 or 68. I don't really remember. But even in the modern NBA, they're still dominant as ever. 66-16. Shea MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, Westbrook 6th Man of the Year, Wembanyama DPOY. Westbrook is for the Boston Celtics. Is pretty cool. We have Josh Giddey MIP, Devin Booker Clutch Player of the Year, and Jason Kidd 68-14 Coach of the Year, with Executive Year going to Zachary Staples 63-19. All-NBA first, nobody. All-NBA second, we have Stephen Curry. All-NBA second or third, nobody. All defensive first, Draymond Green. All defensive second, we have nobody. The Golden State Warriors finished second out west. They're going either versus the Phoenix Suns, Lakers, Memphis, or Sacramento Kings in the first round, and they will be going versus the Sacramento Kings. I meant Phoenix Suns. I don't know why I said Sacramento Kings. I don't know why I said that. But the Phoenix Suns, obviously they don't have Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is now part of the Houston Rockets. It would have been cool to see a Kevin Durant versus Kevin Durant mirror matchup there. But Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Mark Williams, Nick Richards, Grayson Allen. A lot of these players were not in the league when the 2016 Golden State Warriors were competing for championships and whatnot. So it's gonna be pretty cool to see the modern NBA versus a team 10 years ago. NBA standings, they were number two best record in the entire league, better than the OKC Thunder, better than the New York Knicks. New York Knicks are really good, 63-19. That's pretty scary. As for team stats, they were number. They weren't that good offensively. One of the worst offensive team, which kind of shocks me. That means their defense must have been pretty good. Their defense, not even. Where the heck is their defense? Am I completely missing it right here? Oh, there we are. Okay, the best defense in the league with their offense not being the greatest, which honestly is kind of a shock. When you have Stephen Curry, KD, Klay Thompson, and your offense isn't that good, especially when Stephen Curry is averaging 31.2 points, 3.6 rebounds, 7.6 assists, 1.7 steals, 50, 40, 97. And you got Kevin Durant, 25.1 points, 6.6 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 1.3 steals, 1.4 blocks, 50, 40, almost 90. Klay Thompson, 22.8, 2.5 rebounds, almost 1 assist, 1 steal, half a block, 50, 40, 82 from the free throw. Draymond Green, 8.4 points and rebounds, almost 9 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1.4 blocks. blocks. Efficiency, it's all right. It's all right. It's not bad. It's Draymond Green-esque. Iguodala off the bench, 9 points, about 5 rebounds, 3 assists. You know, I gotta say, I think I did a pretty damn good job of creating Andre Iguodala. I think I did a pretty damn good job. This seems pretty accurate for a what is it, a 34-year-old Andre Iguodala off the bench. Zaza Pachulia, 5.5 points, 7.2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Pretty good numbers for a center. I mean, not really. Not really. You'd want a better starting center. David West, 6, 3, and 3. Efficiency's pretty good. And then JaVale McGee, we made him 5.4 rebounds or points, 4.5 rebounds, almost 1 block. You know what? I think I did pretty good with the user-created players. And then Sean Livingston, 3, 1.3. Not bad. Anyways, in the first round, going versus the Phoenix Suns, game 1 is going to be an L. Game 2 is going to be a dub. Game 3, L. They're down 2-1. They're down 3-1 in the first round. They're bringing it up. They're still down 3-2. They force a game 7. We're going to simcast this one over here. Can they do the reverse 3-1? Reverse 3-1 to advance? No, it looks like they're going to get upset in the first round to Devin Armani Booker. And what is this whole stuff here? Task failed. I need to get rid of that. That's starting to annoy me. Year 1, not looking so good. Anthony Edwards with the Timberwolves and New York Knicks in the finals. And we have the Timberwolves winning. And 5, Anthony Edwards gets his first championship of possibly many. I don't know what this is. I want to get rid of those little task things. It's probably an option before you start the league. Player retirements: Chris Paul, Al Horford, Mike Conley. All these legends are retiring. Congratulations. Enjoy your retirement. Hall of Fame inductees: Chris Paul and James Harden. Damn, that's so sad. That's really sad. Like, James Harden, I'm sure he was still hooping. 20 double-double with almost 11.5 assists, and he's just retiring. Free agents: LeBron's a free agent. Kevin Durant, this is a 10-year older version Kevin Durant. Draymond Green, also a free agent. This is not, is this the Draymond Green we just had? Man, get out of here. I don't know. Is this the Draymond Green we just had on our team? Yeah, I don't know how that happened. So we're gonna forcibly take him on our team because I literally extended older contracts. So I don't know how that happened. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw Draymond Green to Supermax because there's no cap, there's no hard cap. So, you know, we gotta keep the car alive for the sake of the video. And then other than that, everyone's free real estate. They want to sign some players, they're more than welcome to sign the players. We're gonna skip through free agency. And the Golden State Warriors, who the heck did they sign? They re-signed Draymond Green, also John Collins, re-signed Iggy, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Kevin Porter, Will Richard, Alex Tuhey, and Damian Jones. Good offseason, honestly. No one really seemed to regress that much other than Bogdan Bogdanovic, but I guess an offseason signing, so who really cares? And yeah, I mean, the team's good. You still have your main core here. You get John Collins, another big body that you needed. You lose JaVale McGee and you lose Zaza Pachulia. So you're gonna have to have Damian Jones or Kevon Looney start, or just run small ball with Draymond Green at the center. Also, I messed up and I didn't load any draft classes, so for the sake of whatever, we'll load the 2026 draft class for now. Thank you, young Hampton. I didn't bother checking because I didn't know if there was draft classes already made like 2 days into the game, but I guess I was proven wrong. Starting lineup, let's see. They want Damian Jones starting, so it's the same 4 here. There's just Damian Jones, the starting center, and then John Collins, Iggy, Kevin Porter, and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Oddly enough, I feel like their team's kind of better. They lost a lot of their vets like Sean Livingston, David West, Zaza, JaVale McGee, but for some reason I feel like this team suits them better. They're younger, more athletic. I believe they're going to suit their role better, especially John Collins. All right, trade deadline, 38-13. Not as good of a record as they had last season, but still a very, very strong record. So we're going to take a look to see if they made any trades, and if they didn't, it is what it is. Yeah, these are all the transactions, so they just signed the players, they didn't make any trades. All-star voting, we have Stephen Curry in the names here, and I think that Kevin Durant too. Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry, that's it. No Klay Thompson or Draymond Green. They are currently sitting number 2, close to number 3 out west, and in the entire league, yeah, convincingly number 2 or 3 in the entire league, which is nice. At the end of the season, Jokic is your MVP, Tony Phillips Rookie of the Year, Jake LaRavia 6th man, with Victor Wembanyama Defensive Player of the Year, VJ Edgecombe MIP, Stephen Curry Clutch Player of the Year, Jason Kidd Coach of the Year 69-13, and Jerry Ellis Jr. Executive of the Year. Despite them not doing any moves, another 60-dub season, 61-21, and Tyrese Halliburton NBA Cup MVP. All-NBA first, nobody. All-NBA second, Stephen Curry, and All-NBA third, Kevin Durant. Defensive first, Draymond Green. Defensive second, nobody. Warriors in their second season finished number 2, again going versus either the Rockets, Memphis, Phoenix, or New Orleans Pelicans. I kind of want to see the Rockets. We're going versus the Memphis Grizzlies. I want to see KD versus KD. That would be pretty fun. We finished the second best seed, second best record in the entire league. Offensively, do they climb up a little bit? Number 13. You know, that's kind of worrisome. And then defensively, they were number 2. So their defense is always gonna, according to this, gonna outmatch their offense. And then individual stats, we had Stephen Curry with about 29.3, right? Yeah, 29.3, 6.3 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.8 steals, 50-40-90. Kevin Durant, 23.1, 7.2 rebounds, 5.2 assists. You guys see the numbers here. Almost 2 blocks. I mean, to be fair, Kevin Durant, also 50-40-90. But yeah, Kevin Durant in Golden State, he was a shot blocking machine. Like, he turned it up. He turned it up a notch over there. Klay Thompson, 21.3 points, 2.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.2 steals, 50-40-85. Real good numbers. Draymond Green, 8.6, 8.5, 7.3 rebounds, 1.8 steals, 1.5 block. Efficiency went up, which is good. You love to see that. Damian Jones, 5-6, 1 block. John Collins off the bench, 10-6. I personally would have had John Collins start. I don't know. I would have went small ball, and then Andre Iguodala off the bench, 7, 4, and 3. Their bench is definitely like lacklusting here. Kevin Porter Jr., 9 points, 2.5 rebounds, 2 assists, and then Bogey, 5.5 points. Nothing crazy. The Memphis Grizzlies, though, did they make any moves to make their team better? They, no, pretty much the same old team over here. Game 1 is going to be a dub. Game 2 is going to be a dub. Game 3, up 3-0, and they sweep. They are going versus the reigning champs, Minnesota Timberwolves. Did they change up their roster by any chance? LeBron James. They added LeBron James. So Anthony Edwards, LeBron, Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels, and Rudy Gobert. Nasty. And off their bench, Naz Reid, Rob Dillingham, Dante DiVincenzo. This seems real nasty, yeah, but I mean, record speaks for itself. We're better than them. Game 1 is an L. Game 2 is a dub. Game 3, we lose home court. We're down 3-1. We're up. We're still down 3-2, and we lose in 6. And then we have the Mavericks this time, Cooper Flag, and the Knicks making it back to the finals. Simulate the round, and we have the Knicks winning in 7. Karl Anthony Towns is finals MVP. We have one more year. One more year with this team. Can this team compete in the modern era 10 years into the future? Free agents. There we go. If we could somehow snag one of these guys, because there's no cap, like, my God, Jokic is expected 134 mil. I hope this is not yearly. Okay, yeah, but it's still 53 mil. I mean, for Jokic, you got to do it. But yeah, we have some good names here. Jokic, Giannis, Wembanyama, who's an RFA, Donovan Mitchell, Cat, Kyrie, Amin Thompson, Tyler Hero. A lot of good names. A lot of very good names. Hopefully they could sign someone to win at least one championship in the modern era. And Jordan Poole. They got Jordan Poole and D'Angelo Russell. They're just bringing back all their old guards and old players. I like it. You know what? I like it. They needed the bench scoring, and they got exactly that. Kevin Durant decreases in overall. Same thing with Draymond Green. But you know what? I like this team. I think they'll be all right. All right, last and third season with the 2016 Golden State Warriors starting lineup is going to be the same. They did exactly what I was hoping they would do. John Collins as their starting center, and then off their bench, Jordan Poole, Iggy, D'Lo, Kevon Looney. I like the bench mob. Honestly, if this bench was their bench during the championship run, I'm okay with it. You have the defense, you have the grit and grind with Kevon Looney, you have the scoring with Jordan Poole, the playmaking of D'Lo, and then you have the starting lineup to hold it down. I like this. I like it a lot. So hopefully they could win the championship, because if not, it's not going to look good for their legacy. Again, trade deadline, decent record, 36-15. Like, these records are good enough to compete for a championship. Like, it's telling you your team's championship worthy. Anyways, transaction reports. Hopefully okay, a lot of moves have been made. A lot of moves. Trades. We traded Billy Reynolds for Darnell Hart. Don't know who that is, but we give him a first round pick. Doesn't really matter. So for the most part, our team should be the same. Yeah, it's literally the exact same. But I mean, hey, the team's still pretty good. And hopefully with these moves, our offense is actually a little bit better. Golden State Warriors number 11. So almost top 10 offensively, and then defensively top 4. I could see them climbing up to top 3. Player stats, we have Stephen Curry leading us in scoring with 24.8, almost 25. KD 23, Jordan Poole 14, John Collins starting center 13, 7.6 rebounds. Draymond Green 8 and 7.5, also 8.5 assists. D'Lo is averaging 7 and 3. Efficiency is not bad. Honestly, not bad. Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping for a deep run, because first round exit and second round exit for this type of team, that's a no-no. Like, imagine this happened in real life. Kevin Durant joins the 73-9 Warriors, and then their first round exit, and then the second season they're a second round exit. That's not good. But my God, MVP Cade Cunningham, almost 40 points in the regular season is insane. AJ, rookie of the year with the Denver Nuggets. Mark Williams, 6th man with the Phoenix Suns. Wembanyama, DPOY. Jeremiah Fears, MIP. Really good numbers. If you guys are doing a rebuild, this showing you that Jeremiah Fears is him. And 2K, he's him. 23 points is not a joke. Devin Booker, clutch player of the year, 33 points. Jason Kidd, coach of the year, 70 and 12. And Jordan Hobson, executive of the year, 70 and 12 with Jokic. NBA Cup MVP with the Dallas. We're screwed. We're not winning a championship. I shouldn't have taken off the cap. Wow. But yeah, only first, only second, nobody, only third. We have Kevin Durant. And that's it. All defensive first, Draymond Green, and all defensive second. Nobody makes it. The Warriors finished the 3rd seed going versus the Timberwolves in the first round. I really hope the Timberwolves don't have LeBron again. They don't. Okay, their team got a little worse. They don't have Rudy. Oh, they do have Rudy Gobert, just he's a 77 overall. So it's just Anthony Edwards, Rob Dillingham is playing pretty good, Julius Randle playing pretty good, and that's it. It's just their main 3 over here. We finished with a 53-29 record, so it's definitely our worst record out of the 3 seasons we've had. But I mean, the team, I feel like probably the best team we've had yet, right? I could be wrong. Offensively, we dropped down to 16, not good, and then defensively top 3. So we managed to climb to the top 3, but our offense fell off a lot, which I don't know why. We had Stephen Curry average 24, 3, and 8.3, 50, 40, 90. KD with 23.5, almost 7 rebounds, 5.5 assists. Klay Thompson a dub, almost 50, 40, 90. Draymond Green 8 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, almost 2 steals, 1.5 blocks. Efficiency is getting better too. John Collins 13, 7.5. Jordan Poole off the bench 15 points. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I hope for the sake of the video and for the sake of this legacy, they could at least take 1 championship, because this team deserves to win at least 1. Game 1 is an L. Game 2 is a dub. Game 3 up 2-1. Tied 2-2. We got a Simcast Game 5. Game 5 is really important, especially at home. You got to protect your home court. You know, you're putting the pressure on the Timberwolves to have to protect their home court, and it's not looking good. It's a tied game. 10 seconds to go. We're jumping in. We have to. We're on a run right here. 28 to their 19 in the 4th quarter. I also don't know if my PC is going to be able to run the game like in a Simcast, because I have the graphics pretty high. So if we see low VRAM, then it is what it is. It's because the shaders and everything are just maxed out on the highest form. Stephen Curry at the line. We're at the free throw. Very important. He has 1, 2, or 3. Who knows? First free throw is up and is good. He has either a second one and or a third one. Second free throw is up, so he has 3 free throws. Second free throw is up and it is good. There, the low VRAM is showing, but it's 3rd free throw. The low VRAM is showing. The game might lag a bit, but the 3rd free throw is up and it is good. It is a 3-point game. No timeouts. 7 seconds ago. Naz Reid left wing 3. Misses it. Kevin Durant with the rebound. They're gonna have to foul him. I think they're taking the game 5 here. It's looking pretty good. If he makes one of them, it's over. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make at least one of them. First free throw is up and it is good. Man, the game runs so smooth. It sucks that my PC has low VRAM right now, or it can't run the game to its fullest potential. And then second free throw was up and it is good. Yeah, this is GG's. Game 5 is going to the Warriors' hands. Rob Dillingham full court heave. It looks good and it hits the rim. It seems like the Golden State Warriors kind of want it. I feel like they kind of want it this season. Game 6 in Minnesota. Can they assert their dominance into the what is it? The conference? No, the second round. We're going to the second round, but it looks like the Timberwolves are going to be forcing a game 7. At least we're going back to San Francisco over here for a game 7. Can the Golden State Warriors not only not have a second first round exit, but protect home court? And it doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. Wow. Let's try to make our fans proud by getting a... Yeah, brother, I'm trying out here. Anyways, we'll simulate the rest of the playoffs. We have the Dallas Mavericks with the Miami Heat. Who the heck did the Miami Heat have? Miami Heat, it's just... okay. It's just their regular team. Simulate the round, and we have the Dallas Mavericks winning 5. Jokic is your finals MVP. If you guys like the concept, if you guys enjoyed the video and want to see another team go into the modern era, do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.